delicious, refreshing water, and it's sweet. So, Lego Ninjago. What else can I say? It's great. But at the same time, I don't know how to start this video, so, Lego Ninjago. Man, what can I say about the show? It's funny, clever, slice of life, which is always a sucker in my book, and good stories, world building, and so on and so forth. Well, this guy asked me to do a video for him for his birthday, so that's what we're going to do. We are going to take a look at the pilots for the series on Lego Ninjago. That said, on January 4th, the pilots came out and were a big hit, so much so, the show is what it is today. That said, let's take a look at the pilots for Lego Ninjago. What is interesting is these two pilots, they cram a lot of stuff into a 40-minute special, or 2 episodes I guess, and do a good job at it. The characters are well developed, the world building is amazing, and the villain is pretty cool, but a little, well, mediocre. Okay, the story, for long story short, Master Wu is looking for a ninja, or ninjas in this case, but one thing leads to another, and Nia, Kai's sister, gets kidnapped, and Kai has to train to become a ninja and help not only save her, but also band with his colleagues and get the 4 weapons of the land. One thing leads to another, and it's a battle of life and death, and so much more. What the pilots do best is world building and character development, but only for Kai, the red one. He's nice, but a bit cocky, and very hot-headed, and doesn't have much patience, but after Nia gets taken away, he learns more responsibility and not to be as hot-headed. The story really shows Kai as a character, and the ninja he will soon become, and with the character development he's given, I really think he is a really good, compelling character, which I think they handled very well. The rest of the cast doesn't do much in development, if any at all, but still very good characters. Cole, the so-called leader, may the actor rest in peace, is kind and really cares about his team, while always getting the short end of the stick, sadly. Jay is the jokester, and trying to make the bad situation better. He's always been my favorite. And Zane, nothing really yet, but the character gets a lot better as the show goes on. Then you have Master Wu, who is the teacher of ninjutsu, while being a good figure for the ninjas to learn off of. Nia is the damsel in distress, but as time goes on, she gets 100% off that role and really changes into a really great ninja. All the voice actors do a great job and bring a nice diversity to the cast. Lord Garmadon is the stereotypical villain. Yeah, there's not much to say about Lord Garmadon. Threatening, yes. Much of a character, not yet, but still really good. Again, gets a lot better as the show goes on. Also, the skeletons are funny. That's all I have to say. Also, yeah, the Green Ninja. He comes a lot later. Actually, scratch that. The first episode. Never mind. Now there's something else I like to talk about the pilots. It takes a lot of nods and inspiration from other media, like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and so on and so forth. And in contrast, the ninja world is really much like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, and it's really cool, and I understand why they tried this. You can definitely see with the backstory of Wu, and definitely understanding a lot more of the other characters, the same for the world of Ninjago. Again, it's like Star Wars. It's really fascinating with what they're saying and the world around them. I can't do it justice. Just watch for the lore alone. It's very fascinating. Like I said, one of the best things about these pilots is the world building. We see the underworld, Icelands, and so much more, and it really does do a good job on giving Ninjago life. I really do love how they do this stuff. I really wish more TV shows did this, because one thing people can get interested in a show is the world the characters live in. And Ninjago has a very interesting and fascinating world, so it brings more of the audience and an atmosphere on what the world is like. And I love that very much so. It gets better and better as the show goes on, which is nice. The same for the comedy and the music. The show has lots of types of humor, and it can be very funny. The same for the music. It really brings the show to life, but the music is very catchy and very epic. It's one of the few TV show soundtracks I really wish we got on CD. The same for the nice quiet moments, and, so on and so forth. It just in general. Lego Ninjago has a lot of really fun stuff when it comes to characters, music, atmosphere, just something not many shows can do a great job of, and I really think Ninjago does that very, very well. Okay, so what's my thoughts on Lego Ninjago? Well, the pilots anyways. Well, while they aren't my favorite, I really do enjoy them, especially with how they set up the show. They're funny, clever, very interesting, good characters, cool story, and so much more. A show like this can really show how they can make a good show. Try saying that 5 times fast. Out of a toy. And I really hope more shows can do that, while not being a sole cash grab. Mostly. That said, I don't know what else I can say about Lego Ninjago or the pilots. I've talked all about it, so my question for all of you is, have you seen Lego Ninjago? If so, what do you think about it? Also, subscribe to Spider-Fan 2003's channel. He's a cool guy. That said, I'll see y'all next time, everyone. Take care.